Haha! Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ackerbean101 and welcome to the live stream. Switch over to the main page here. I actually have a voice. I actually am recording this thing, finally, after it's only taken a million tries. It's okay, only the third try. We're playing Warhammer 40,000 DoW Dark Crusade. Isn't that cool? Fantastic, I think it's awesome. Originally made by Relic, still made by Relic, and published by THQ. THQ is pretty awesome as well. Unfortunately, THQ doesn't exist anymore, which is a sad day for everything. But Relic is still around there with Sega. So, if you don't know what Warhammer 40,000 is, then you've been missing out for the past 30 years because this game is the biggest story of lore buff craziness ever. There's a billion books for this story of, this world of Warhammer 40,000, which is of course in the year 40,000, where everything is just bad shit crazy and really weird. So, join me in this amazing event, in this amazing battle that is of course the Dark Crusade, which is the one that introduces the DoW and the Necrons, and of course we still have the Space Marines, the Chaos Space Marines, the Eldar, and the Orcs, so that's pretty darn cool. They only added in the Witch Hunters, I think it was, and the... Oh, what was it? Oh, what was the other one? Some other race. The Dark Eldar, that's the one. They got the Dark Eldar inside of Soulstorm, but that's okay. I don't really care about Soulstorm right now. I want to play Dark Crusade. So finally, we're getting into the game. So I'm going to start up the thing where we just do a new game. And I'll let you guys watch it, I'll let you guys see what it's all about, just so you can kind of get a little bit of insight as to what the story is. But trust me, most of it is just kill everything. That's kind of how it is. So let's go new game. We'll say normal, because I suck at hard difficulty. I'm doing normal difficulty, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's rock.
The planet Cronus. Beset on all sides by the tides of war, this once quiet colony became a savage battlefield. 7 armies clashed on this one world, each refusing to back down, each convinced it was in the right. From beneath the sands of Cronus' central desert came the Necrons, ancient machines bent on eradicating all life. But another evil already had its eyes on the planet. From the depths of the warp, the demonic forces of chaos arrived to enforce their claim. To oppose these fearsome powers, the planet's rulers in the DoW Empire sent their elite soldiers and sophisticated battlesuits into the fray. From the mighty Imperium of Man came the Imperial Guard, there to secure Cronus for the glory of the God Emperor. Like a green tide, the Orc horde descended on Cronus, caring little for others' claims and sowing destruction in its wake. The Eldar, ancient enemies of the Necrons, emerged from their webway to pursue their own agenda on Cronus. And last came the Space Marines, finest and most uncompromising of the Imperium soldiers. Seeing a world beset by aliens and heretics, they undertook a great purge. A dark crusade had begun. It could only end with the total victory of one of these factions, and the total defeat of all others.
So there you go, there's your backstory for this game. So as you can see, basically this one planet is the pinnacle of something, and all these people want to come and take it and kill people for it. So that's just kind of how it is. Of course, Warhammer 40,000, the most violent of many, many, many stories. So if you don't like violence, then you might not like this game. But this game is badass. So we can play as the Chaos, which are badasses. These guys are basically the anti-Space Marine. They hate Space Marines, but they used to be Space Marines, right? So these guys became super evil in their own way. They believe in their own beliefs. They no longer believe in the God Emperor, and the Emperor is no longer a god to them. He is just nothing. He's a false god. Then we have the Eldar, who are the oldest of the races. These guys have lots of magical powers, and they know a lot about the warp. They're very intelligent people. However, they blew up their main planet, their home planet, I'm pretty sure. So now they are practically going extinct over time, I would assume, but that's all I can remember. Yes, chat is working, guys. So if anyone's wondering on the YouTube video why I'm talking to random people, that's because I'm live streaming. Alright, then we have the Imperial Guard. These guys are the human race that are the lesser version of the human race. These guys just build machines and kill people with the tanks and mass amounts of people. Basically, if your last guns aren't working, you can at least stop the tank treads with the bodies of your own men, and then you'll have no problems. It's just how the Imperial Guard work. Then we have the Necrons. These are ancient machines that are hell-bent on just eradicating anything that lives in the universe. They believe that living beings and things like that just don't deserve to live. They're just useless. Orcs. These guys live to breed. Quite the opposite of Necrons. These guys have mass numbers. They're kind of like humans, but way bigger and scarier. They don't care too much for tech, although they do love making mecha things. They're really cool. Then we have the Space Marines. They believe in the God Emperor. He is everything to them. They will fight until death. They will basically go on space hulks and suicide themselves because the God Emperor wills it. They are insane fanatics, like the unbelievable fanatics about this God Emperor, and they are pretty badass in their own way. Then we have the DoW, the youngest of the races so far, I believe. These guys are badass. These guys are super cool. Really long-range weaponry, things like that. They dabble in very interesting tech that basically the Space Marines don't like. They stay at the same tech rate for like the past thousands of years. But the DoW, the reason the Space Marines hate them so much is not only because they are alien, but also because the DoW are learning new things that shouldn't be learnt. It's just against the will of the Emperor. But the DoW have not learned warp travel yet, so they don't even know how to traverse the warp. They only have basically their surrounding planets in their area, and that's about it. But other than that, there's pretty cool stuff about all the lore, and honestly, not even talking about the Warhammer 40,000 lore for more than, 10 years would probably cover everything that's been written. Anyway, we're going to pick the Chaos because Chaos are awesome, so let's pick these guys. It's another little prologue for these guys.
The powers of Chaos manifested in the once pleasant Deimos Peninsula on the southern coast of Cronus, transforming it into a blasted hellscape. Summoned by heretical cultists, the Black Apostle Eliphas, the Inheritor, emerged from the warp, leading a whole company of the Word-bearer Chaos Legion. These heretical Space Marines had been to Cronus before, fighting against their loyal brothers during the dark days of the Horus Heresy. Eliphas had been but a young champion then, but returned a terrible Chaos Lord, ready to bring ruin to the galaxy at large. The Dark Crusade would be his proving ground. By defeating the many powers vying for the planet, he sought to gain favor with the dark gods he worshipped. Unless they could be stopped then and there, the Word-bearers would strike deeper into the Imperium.
Okay, so there you go. That's basically all the cutscenes you'll get unless you start fighting other people. So, welcome to Dawn of War, Dark Crusade, and let me just show you something.
Welcome to the single-player campaign for Dawn of War, Dark Crusade.
Go away, Mr. Person. There's a very good tutorial for this, so if you haven't actually played it before, you can pick it up on Steam. I recommend you wait for a sale because it's been $20 for the past billion years, and I picked it up, it was like $50. So, but anyway, here is the map for Dawn of War, Dark Crusade. And what you do is you play as your commander, and you go around attacking different islands and places until you wipe out everyone on the map, like the Necrons, the Orcs, the Imperial Guard, the Space Marines, the DoW, and the Eldar, until everything is chaos and consumed by the warp, and everything is dead, because we're badass and we like killing stuff, right? Good stuff, right? But there's also defense ratings around the map as well. So you attack this one. This one's the easiest because one is the weakest. There's really nothing here left over from the orcs. They kind of went here, they pillaged, they did whatever they needed to do, and then they probably went over here, and then they started up here. That's just kind of my theory. And what I can do is I can either attack this area here, which will earn me a Raptor Champion, or I can attack this area here, which will give me a chosen champion. Now, personally, I like Raptor champions more, and these will be able to be my guys that go in with me to battle, so I don't start with nothing. And as we traverse the battlefield, we'll be able to unlock bonuses, such as the ability to increase our manpower. More troops on the battlefield is better for us. We'll also be able to get things like multi-deployment, spaceports, things that allow us to deploy anywhere around the map. Doesn't matter if I'm adjacent to it or not. I have airships. I just can't invade like places like the main Imperial base and the Space Marine base because they have anti-air. And really, it adds to the strategic way of how you go around the map and how you attack people within the map, because you got to make sure you're making the right decisions. If you're not making the right decisions, then you can get caught off guard. Everyone will make a turn after you, so make sure you make the best choice. So I'm going to go attack the orcs first. As you can see, they are orcs because they have the green background. And then I think I might move on and kill some of the Necrons and go get my my increased manpower. And I might even go for Fury, which allows me to attack 2 times in one go. So let's go ahead and attack them. And as you can see, I don't have any honor guard, so I have 0 units coming with me on this attack. That's fine. And the strength is 1. It even gives me some information as to how powerful the enemy commander is. So let's go ahead and attack. It'll load up into an RTS battle, which I'm totally prepared for. Totally not. No, I'm going to die horribly, but that's okay. We'll see how things go. Alright, so first thing I want to do is I want to get a couple cultist squads out. Here's my commander. He's Elvis the Inheritor of the Word Bearers, and the Word Bearers are fantastic. They have very cool colors. They know how to get. Here's a map on the bottom left. Anyone that's played StarCraft before may be interested to know that this game is squad-based. It's not actually single character-based. So you'll create entire squads whenever you make something. So as you can see here, I have cultists, and these squads are able to capture points on the map. These are strategic points, and strategic points earn me requisition points, which is on the top left of the screen. That's the little blue numbers there. They're increasing by +20, and as you capture more of those, you are able to do much more. We're going to create some more heretics, which are basically our SCVs. These guys are slaves to our gods, to our emperors. They're basically stabbed and maimed, and horrible things happen just to be turned into people that build stuff for us. They use the way of the warp to create our buildings, and each race has their own way to create certain kinds of things. So I'm going to tell these guys to go ahead and build a listening post. The listening post will protect our strategic points from being attacked, and not only that, they will increase our requisition that we get from them. So that's always great. Probably a good idea to go send out one of our heretics to go find out where the enemy is. Actually, I think they're at the bottom here, if I can remember. Alright, let's see. We got some Space Marine squads that we can make now. Space Marine squads are very good. Raptor squads are even better. They do a lot of damage. They do a lot of melee damage. All characters in the game have a melee and range attack. Even the Tau, surprisingly enough, they'll just punch you with their gun and they will die horribly because Tau are not very good at melee combat. They're only about technology. They're not about killing people with swords and blades, much like our lovely Eliphas here. Look at him. Looking mighty and scary and all that good stuff. I want you to go over here, my friend. I want you to go over here. Oh, wait, no, I don't. I don't want you to go over here.
I tried to do your will.
Very good, very good, very good. So there's different kinds of ways to earn requisition. We need to earn gas, we need to earn requisition. Obviously, like I said, there's strategic points, and then there's relics. Relics will unlock really high quality stuff for later on for tier 3. There's 3 different tiers for each race, and then you can also get gas from these things here. Or you can just build things in your own base. That'll allow you to earn a little bit of gas, but not as much as normal. Oops, I told my Space Marines to go down here. So it looks like our Space Marines need to go over to where that base is. So let's kind of start getting some more stuff captured. I think they're good idea to at least get this relic here. And I'm going to send some of our cultist squads to start taking some stuff over. Our cultist seems to be doing just fine, staying alive, doing what he can, but he's probably going to die sometime soon. Those are some Gretchens. Gretchens can do some damage here. They're the builders of the orcs. Basically, they build in numbers. We can reinforce our squads up to a certain number. Each squad has its own limit as to how many people can be in the squad. And also it costs money to level up, or not level up, but add people to your squad specifically.
Whatever you desire.
So I'm going to add another listening post to this guy here. Looks like we have a listening post done over there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and make an armory. And an armory will allow us to unlock some new stuff like flamers and heavy bolters, which will allow our squads to be basically massive Devastator squads, these unbelievably large Devastator squads, which can be awesome. Don't know what Devastator squad is, basically just think of devastation and then you'll know. So it looks like their base is down here. They have some WOG banners. WOG banners are allowing them to create more units. As for us, it's a little bit different. I believe we just have to upgrade our squad cap, and that's about it. However, orcs are very dangerous because all their buildings have guns, because they like daka and all that stuff. They will daka your face up all day long. And that sentence has only been said by me and no other Warhammer fan ever, so that's just kind of how that goes. Alright, so this armory is being crafted in the name of the heretic gods. And all that cool blood for the blood god and all that. However, I don't believe the word bearers actually follow the blood god. That would be Khorne, if I can remember. But maybe, no, Khorne is a god himself. He's not the blood god either. I don't know these things because I don't actually read lore too much about Warhammer 40,000. Anyway, yes, I've heard of Armageddon.
Anything for the great powers.
I would be using that if I haven't played in a long time.
I swear to you,
so
it will happen.
I'm not going to use it. All right, let's see here.
This entire world.
All right, so let's get a leader out. Leaders will allow us to do a little bit more damage. We can get some grenades out too, and we get some more of gas going on here. We have some orcs attacking our squad, so let's kind of bring them over here. And let's get some bonus gas by putting our thermoplasma generator on top of this little thermoplasma spot, or whatever you call it. I don't know what they're actually called. Slag deposits or something like that, if I can remember correctly. Alright, we probably want to start moving up on their base as soon as possible. Looks like we actually have some sluggers moving in here. I'm going to try and help out our cultist friend here. Oh no, he's going to be eaten, isn't he? He's going to be just destroyed. They're attacking him right now. Slugger boys don't give a shit. They're just going to hit him with their axes. They're complete assholes. How dare they do that, but we will destroy their main base. Their main base has no chance against our might, our awesomeness, which will be wrecking everyone unless they didn't want us making that slag deposit. Well, that's not very nice of them because I'm going to make some more heretics. If your heretics die horribly, well, that was expected because they already were living horribly. Alright, move these guys up. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to tell my cultists to go ahead. Ooh, hey, looks we got the boss. Tell my cultists to go ahead and take away their requisition so they can no longer earn requisition at any point. There they go. I'm going to have them help out. Looks like our Space Marines being attacked by Slugger Boys. Slugger Boys are, I think, better than Space Marines. No, they aren't. I was going to say the better Space Marines on melee combat, but apparently they are not. So that's always good to know. So as long as our guys are just in combat here, it should be okay. Their boss is kind of tearing us up right now, which is so great. And it looks like our cultists are just having serious issues trying to get to this point. Alright, so let's get some more Chaos Space Marines with these guys. I don't want to move my squad. Let's get a squad out of there before we get horribly murdered. Bring them over here and see what's happening. Oh god, I just want to increase this. I want to level this up. I want to level this up and get the health up to the maximum. There we go. I'm thinking this game is an RPG for absolutely no reason. Alright. I think we're good. We can continue our assault on the base. That's totally fine. We'll get ourselves some oh yeah, we need gas still. Damn it! Alright, that's fine. We almost have our thermal plasma generator. We have some more Space Marines along the way. They can come help us out. Hopefully. And as long as we don't die horribly here. We're gonna get some war gear, I think. That might be a good idea. War gear allows you to upgrade some of your sergeants, or all your sergeants, and your commander, I believe, if I remember correctly. But in the campaign, I think it's just a bit different. Alright, we've got some Storm Boys here. They are still worse than Space Marines, or Chaos Space Marines in melee combat, so hopefully we can take them out no problem. But of course, they are very, very scary. Check this out. All the melee combat animations are still really good, really badass. Alright, so their buildings are just kind of shooting at us right now, and that's not so great. This is the best way to really do your squads. My commander actually just seems to be taking the brunt of the force here. If we can take out this DoW Boys hut, we'll be able to stop them from creating more of their advanced units, or slightly more advanced units. Alright, let's go back to our base here and just kind of start making some more of these guys here. Send them into battle. Get them to kill everyone. Oh, is there game voices? Oh, I will turn that off, guys. I do apologize. Ooh, that's really loud. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that will be better. Of course, that's how it is. Actually, is the game really loud for you guys too? Oh my god. I do apologize, guys. I thought I had all this stuff kind of figured out. Oh. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that fixes it. Hopefully that fixes it. Alright. Hopefully it's not too quiet. I think that when I reopened the game, it switched all the sound back, and I don't know why that would have happened, but it seems to be happening every now and again. Alright. Oh my god, we are just getting lit up. Oh wait, no we're not. Or are we getting lit up? I don't know. I don't know, let's bring in the heavy bolters. Bring in the heavy bolters, get them in here. Do some damage, kill everything. Seems like a good idea to me. Alright, send them in. Send in the Chaos Space Marines. Kill the orcish evil that is orcs. Because, you know, orcs are way more evil than Chaos Space Marines. Let's be honest, they breed too much. It's just how it is. Once they start breeding, they just can't stop. Alright, our guys are in a lot of combat here, but we... Oh my god, they even have a knob in their squad. That's not good. Knobs are very scary. Very big, beast-like orcs that just want to destroy you. They want to end your life. Alright. Get them in here. Bring the chaos. Burn them. Oh, so we can have some Gretchens coming in here. Oh. Very weak Gretchens, by the way. Really good cannon fodder, though. Really good cannon fodder. They're very good distractions. Alright, let's get these guys into heavy cover. Heavy cover is very important in this kind of game. Oh, looks like we have lots of Gretchens. They were breeding on their movement. Alright, there we go. That's totally fine. They were breeding on movement. That just makes total sense right now. Let's increase our damage by giving ourselves a rally. This increases not only our attack, but... No, just our attack. Alright, these guys will be doing just some more damage here. Once we kill the HQ, then we should be good. Not too worried about casualties here, but you know what? Let's send in some more of the big guys. Come on, more of the big guys. There we go. Alright, we got some more big guys coming in. There we go. Oh, it's almost destroyed. It's basically dead. Maybe we should just target these guys real quick, though, so our entire squad doesn't have to die. Morale is a huge problem here because if they have flamers, they will basically go nuts. If you want to get Dark Crusade, you can just pick that one up alone. But you probably should just get the Platinum Edition, which comes with the first, second, and third game there, Mitch. Because I think it's the same price. You get like the Platinum Edition for all 3 games. Alright, anyway, let's kill them off! Kill them off like badasses. Yes. Very good. Skulls for the Skull Throne, indeed.
Anything for the great powers.
Alright, I didn't even grab some of the good stuff. But hey, we destroyed the enemy HQ. Fantastic. Looking pretty good for Conquest 1. Alright, yeah, we got the Conquest 1. So now, at the end of this, we get to choose a new item. Yes, that's correct, Chaotic Abyss. Dark Crusade is, in fact, standalone. And this, for whatever reason, they decided to change it while I wasn't looking. Alright, so... you can pick this all up on Steam, by the way, guys, so just so you know. Okay, so we have choices of different kinds of pieces we can add to our guy. Personally, I like to add the Helm of Lorgar, because it basically not only makes him look like a complete badass, but it also gives him the ability to see infiltrated units, and that's just too valuable for me. Okay, so I'm just going to stop the recording now, and we're going to restart it in a moment.